Can Belal Muhammad really beat Shavkat Rakhmonov, or is he going to get his kicked in? Before I get into that though, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe as I have brand new videos every single week. Though first things first, I must apologise because I haven't been uploading videos every single week, and that's because I've been moving house, but I'm now in the new space and videos will be uploaded as normal. Dana White has announced the card for UFC 310, so let's take a look and see what we've got in store. In the main event, we have Belal Muhammad making his first defense against Shavkat Rakhmonov. Now, can I say Shavkat really deserves this title shot? No, obviously he doesn't. His last opponent was Wonderboy, who's won 4 out of his last 5 fights. But if you look at this division, who else is viable? So it only makes sense that Shavkat is next in line. But is everyone underestimating Belal? He's made some huge improvements since he started training with Khabib. His striking's better, his grappling's better, his cardio is insane. Maybe he started going to the same doctor as Usman Nurmagomedov.
Give him some steroids. I want to see the score 115 to 150, but you need steroids.
Shavkat is obviously an incredible fighter. He's wicked on the feet, he's got great grappling, but he doesn't have the experience at that highest level. And even though he's a fantastic fighter, he has shown a lot of flaws. And with the experience, or with the lack of experience, you really start to show those flaws, and that's where his issues could lie in this fight. And I think Belal might actually get the decision win. I think he'll keep him pressed up against the fence and just grind out a win that way. Now in the main event, we have Pantoja versus Kai Asakura. Kai is making his UFC debut and getting a title shot, but does he deserve it? No. Am I angry about it? No. The thing is, you know, he's already a world champion. He's a former champion at Ryzen, and I'm not against the idea of fighters coming from other organizations and getting a title shot straight away. But I do think it's a bit early for Kai. He hasn't fought anyone with Pantoja's grappling ability, and I don't think he really stands much of a chance. Let's not forget, Pantoja has only been dropped once in his entire UFC career, so unless Kai's got hands made out of stone, I don't think he's going to get the finish here. God, I don't even know why we're getting this fight. Nick Diaz versus Vicente Luque. I do not want to see this matchup whatsoever. Luque has had a serious brain injury, and I genuinely worry about him. And Nick is just old as fuck now. If they're really adamant on having Nick keep fighting, I think he should have fought someone like Tony Ferguson. That's not a matchup I particularly want to see either, but at least it'd be a more fair matchup. You know, 2 old guys just going at it and putting on a fun fight. Then we have Cyril Gane versus Volkov. Does anyone really care about this rematch? It wasn't overly competitive last time, and unless Volkov has made some big improvements, he likely isn't going to get the win. But if he comes in with a grapple heavy game plan, he might be able to get the job done. John Jones has shown how bad Cyril Gane is on the ground, so maybe Volkov is gonna follow suit in that sense. But I assume the winner of this fight is likely going to get to fight Tom Aspinall next, unless Tom fights John Jones. But this division is just a pure mess right now. And then we have the rescheduled bout of Sterling versus Esarov. Look, we all know this is going to be a slow, boring fight, but there is a lot on the line on this one. Whoever gets the win here will likely get the title shot next, especially if it's Aljamain Sterling, because let's not forget, Aljamain's a former champion, and I think he might be able to get the decision win on this one. I think he might be able to just grind it out. He's so physically strong, and his grappling is fantastic. But like I said, this is going to be a boring fight, and it might be a bit of a snooze fest. Finally, we have everyone's favourite washed fighters, Reyes versus Smith. Jokes aside though, I really like both of these guys, and they both really need a win. But I don't have a clue who's going to get the win here. They both have suspect chin, so it's either going to be over in 30 seconds or we're going to get a 3-round war. UFC 310 is a mixed bag, and it's got some weird fights on it, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. If you can like, comment and subscribe, it really does help the channel out.